Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back again with the original Minor Poison control deck. We're going to be pushing up some ladder and hopefully we can annihilate some level 13 players. If you guys are looking for a solid and fun to play control deck, this is going to be it. And if you guys want to swap out a few cards, you can definitely substitute out the Knight for the Valkyrie for some more splash damage against a lot of bait decks, or you could substitute out the Electro Wizard for a Musketeer for even extra damage. I personally prefer the Electro Wizard because of the stun and its added utility, and I also prefer the Valkyrie at tournament standard or at max level gameplay. But at this trophy range, when there's a lot of witches and wizards, and when you have a higher level Knight than you do a Valkyrie, I definitely prefer the Knight. So let's go jump straight into some games against some over leveled players and let's assert some dominance. We're gonna cycle skeletons in the back and we're gonna see what's up against Rob. What do you have, man? You're level 12. All right. We'll go for a minor for some easy chip damage. Always just drop it in the safe spot so we don't get King Tower activation early on. And we see a wizard, a Harry Potter right out of the gate. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna go for a poison. Probably have to log this to kill it. I'm going to keep it inside the poison with this log. We'll fall. And we can go for an electro. This could be a pretty good transaction for us because we're going to be able to snipe that Valkyrie quite easily. He's going to fireball and just kill my electro in one hit, of course. Hopefully the Valk doesn't get a hit on our tower. If that happens, exactly as it did, we're just going to be up every single time. Despite him having a higher tower level, we're still up damage, which is really, really good sign for us early on. I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit. And I think that he's probably going to have balloon or something. I'm just waiting. I don't want to overcommit here. I want him to drop a golem or a balloon. I'm just going to Knight. I'm not going to go for a minor. The skeletons have to be responded to, man. Go for a log. The Goblin Gang will die. I'm still not going to minor. I'm going to wait until I'm at 10 before I minor in because I just need to be super safe against these players. Yep, Royal Giant. Imagine if I dropped something earlier and I didn't have full elixir against this. This could be brutal. I'm going to go for Skeleton, so then when he zaps, then we have Skeletons alive to DPS down the Royal Giant a little bit quicker. Usually, you wouldn't have that issue when you're running a regular deck, but this is a level 13 Royal Giant against a level 10 Inferno Tower. So, as you guys can imagine, his fireballs actually just eviscerate me. They wreck me. Pretty much just like a lightning on my Inferno Tower, to be honest. I had to go in for an Electro Wizard there. I could have admittedly dropped it here, kill the Valkyrie with that, and then have it go in the opposite lane, but it's fine doing that because now I get a nice elixir trade against him. Baiting out the fireball now. He's down a bit of elixir. He's going to have to drop like a Valkyrie or probably a wizard. We were able to get poison, which is really, really nice. Being elixir efficient against your opponents that are up a lot means a lot as well. Like if I don't play very efficient against him, I'll just lose. He's probably in a wizard. I'm fine with that. Wizard zap is really bad for him because now I can just Knight and then his wizard locks onto the Knight. I can minor right after. The Valkyrie will not be able to help you keep that alive any longer. You're going to Goblin Gang. I'm going to log now. Push back the Valkyrie. Kill the Goblin Gang. Keep our Electro Wizard alive. Part 2. He might fireball it. I mean, it's at a little bit of HP, so it would be a bad play for him to do that. Oh my gosh, he's going to go for a Royal Giant right into the face of adversity. Into an Electro Wizard. Wow. Wow, the confidence from this man. The confidence from his card levels, bro. He's like level 10 Inferno Tower. I can sneeze on that and it just falls. But that's not what's happening right now. We are playing this way better than you, so you can actually walk away with a W against this. I'm a believer. Hopefully I'm not the only one. I can't overextend, though. Need to win the battle at the river. He's going to drop an RG again. So we need to just spam him here. And then Inferno Tower as soon as possible so that his Royal Giant gets retargeted onto it. Oh my gosh. We're playing this so much better than him. It's insane. Definition of outplay here, boys. I'm going to go for a Knight and then log immediately so then we can bait out a Valkyrie, and then we want to go in for a minor. So he's going to have to respond to this Knight. If he drops something in front, then he doesn't have anything for the minor. And then, oh my gosh, the Knight's going to get a hit. This is GG. We just go for the poison. We go for the log. And we win the game. That's what I'm talking about, dude. We asserted dominance on this man. Holy crap. It feels so good beating a disgusting level 13 Royal Giant player. That's what I'm talking about. Let's move on to the next one and let's keep asserting dominance. Those are the spicy games we want. Hey, let's go, guys. We got a game here. We're going to sauce out Skeletons in the back. And the Baker chick is going to drop her level 13 Witch in the right-hand side. So we have to accommodate that. Apply aggression on the left-hand side and see if we can get any damage. Oh my gosh. Every card's level 13 so far. Oh, jeez. I need to go for Inferno Tower here. And probably need to go in for a Poison plus Knight on top of this Witch. Otherwise, I don't think we were able to defend. We got to kill the Witch inside the Poison and then drop Skeletons. There are too many Skeletons that would spawn otherwise. This is like a bit problematic having this type of start, but we can definitely come back. I think we need to go in for a miner on defense against this as well. I could also alternatively go in for an electro wizard, but it would just be more elixir, so why would I do that? All right. So we've seen witch, we've seen wizard, we've seen giant, and we've seen reluctancy of defending. So we know that we are going to be playing against a very aggressive level 13 bridge spammer the entire game. I guess I can go in for an ice spirit on the left-hand side, but for all intents and purposes, our best decisions in this game would just be simply defending. Gearing up for a defense with our poison Inferno tower. It's going to be pretty clean. We just need to get that cycle. Oh man, rage coming down again. I'm a little bit scared because I'm pretty confident that our Inferno tower just dies immediately. Skeletons plus Knight do finish off the giant. Still gets a hit, even with optimal placement. And then a poison comes down. Alright, we're going to have to wait a little bit on our Inferno tower. I've realized that. We need to get in a good card cycle to allow us to wait. We go in for a log here, and we're going to get gradually poisoned out at this point. She's decided to go in for poisons because she knows that I can't really do anything besides tickle her left-hand side. We're going to go in for an ice spirit and miner and try to get a little bit of tickle damage, but I don't know how much it's going to amount to. Witch is actually to come down on the left. That's really good for me. Separating and isolating one of the best cards for them. You can go in for a knight here and then probably poison log. Even though it's inefficient, it's still going to be okay. Alright, I'm not going to log that then. I have to wait. Cycle skeletons, ice spirit, electro, and then maybe log this so then the wizard dies. Otherwise, oh wow. Drops a Skarmy right into it. I was going to say, otherwise our Inferno tower could take some bleed damage. And if that happens, then I'm going to be a little bit disappointed in myself. I want to keep that alive so they're not able to spam into us. That log was going to be really solid. I'm going to go in for a knight again, and I think I'm going to go in for an electro since the poison was just used, and I can safely assume that there's going to be a witch or wizard dropped on the left-hand side that I can then again poison. Alright, really good electro for us. It's going to go on the left-hand side. We can just kind of ignore everything. Knight, skeletons. Probably log this as well, just so we're able to kill the witch. Are we going to be able to kill it? Yeah, we are. That's good. Okay, how do we break through here? Looks like I can probably eat that. It's going to be a bit of damage, but it's okay because there's more damage going to be on the right-hand side. I'm going to Ice Spirit, and I need to go for an Inferno Tower a little bit lower so we're able to pull the Giant, take less damage. Even if they go in for a Poison, it's acceptable for me. We're going to Knight here, and then Skeletons shortly after. Since we still have the Inferno Tower on the map, I think we're fine. I don't know if I have to drop anything else. It looks like I still have to drop Electro. I didn't want to. I had to. Alright, Inferno Tower is still alive. Great. Really, really good. Means I'm able to go in for a Miner and then pre-log the Skarmy that's inevitably going to be dropped. Please give it to me. Poison the Skarmy. Not happening. Okay. This is actually going to be a lot of damage. I can probably just Spell Cycle at this point. We cycled that Poison early, so we will be able to get back to it. Going to log right now viciously. Our Miner connected originally, and now we get a Poison, and we walk with a W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Notice the placements of the Inferno Tower towards the very end of the match. That was the thing that allowed me to come away with very optimal defenses. You guys can see at the start, when I wasn't doing the best placements possible, she was breaking through, doing damage with her Giant. But when I cleaned up my card cycle, played the best possible defense, I was still able to defend against a level 13 Giant with a level 10 Inferno Tower if I spaced it out correctly. So we got a game here. We're immediately going for an Ice Spirit. It's one of our best plays at the start of the game because it gives us chip damage, and it's a 1 elixir cost card, so it's a very easy thing to cycle. This dude's just going to go for E-Barbs, oh man. I think I have to poison this and also log them. I have to log the E-Barbs so that we can stun them so the Knight's able to get 1 extra hit, and logging also kills the Witch with the poison. So we don't take too much damage, but man, this guy was vicious. They're all super feisty. Whenever you see Witch and E-Barbs, you already know that this guy's going to be bridge spamming 24/7, 365. He doesn't have the word chill in his dictionary. We're going to try to make him chill with this Ice Spirit, but man, he's not going to get the message. We're going to go for Ice Spirit Miner to get some damage here, and undoubtedly so, that is going to be something. But he's going to have... Oh, man, I don't want to drop our Knight at all. Okay, this is good. This is the best card cycle that we could hope for. I have to go for a very high Inferno Tower because he's got... Yep, freeze. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off because this is a bad matchup for me, admittedly, but that is the best possible thing that I could have done given the circumstances. Oh, no, he's going to be able to fireball that. He only gets 1 hit, though, not 2, right? Rage. Oh, man, if my tower was just a little bit higher level, we could win that. So, this is one of the few decks. If you guys play against this and lose, don't feel bad about it. Honestly, I lose against this deck a lot. And I played that as well as I possibly could have, guys. I went in for... I went in for the Inferno Tower up high so he couldn't freeze. I went in for Electro Wizard early on so I didn't waste Elixir on things that were meaningless. And he went in for a freeze. He went in for a Fireball. He one-shot my Electro Wizard, and we kind of just lost the game off of those interactions, guys. And the Rage, because my tower wasn't, like, leveled up enough, I wasn't able to kill his balloon. His balloon's just higher level, man. My level 11 tower just kind of tickles it, especially when it's frozen for a while, and I need a little bit extra hit points down. I'm not going to get it. So I might actually get 3 crown here, which would be pretty nutty to say, but might happen. I'm going to go for another high Inferno Tower so then he's not able to freeze on everything that he wants to, and he's not even able to get death damage. We're going to go for a Miner here as well. Maybe we can get a Knight down to keep our Electro Wizard alive. This seems a little bit promiscuous, but I think it's the right play. I think I have to play aggressive like this. Yeah, I think I lose this game, but, you know, it's not too bad. Another thing that you guys could do, if you guys are tilted or if you lose a game that's kind of unwinnable, which will definitely happen on ladder, you're going to get matchups that are pretty much over. Like, you can't do much about it. You can also just give up. Right now, I'm just playing this game and I don't want him to through crown me because of my pride. But if you guys don't want to be tilted and you're on a loss streak or something, just give the game up, move on to the next one, and recognize sometimes you can't win every game. And this is one of those games that is unwinnable. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pretty crazy deck and interesting start there, man. We'll move on to the next one, and hopefully we can assert dominance there. This guy's just going to go for Princess immediately, so we're going to have to go for Ice Spirit Electro to shut that thing down. Man. Okay. Princess at the river, and then following up with a Bandit to snipe our Electro Wizard. What is this deck, dude? The Nord Wolf. I think he's probably going to have, like, bait with Prince, Princess, Rocket, and Goblin Barrel if it's a deck that has any synergies. I have to drop a log here just because I didn't have any mechanism of killing that. If he goes in for a Goblin Barrel, we're in a tough time then. Our Inferno Tower will be able to shut down that Hog Rider. Notice the placement. Even if he zaps, I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh, dude! He's going to zap Fireball it! Wow. Imagine me not dropping that in the most optimal tile. Having it go straight towards my tower after that and still getting a hit. That would have been pretty crazy, man. I'm not going to lie. This guy is really, really aggressive. He's like, if I level up my units, it doesn't matter what they're facing. Even if he's got an Inferno Tower and he's got a huge advantage with the time and placement on me, I don't care. I'm still going in because I paid for this advantage. So we're going to Ice Spirit right on top of the Hog Rider. It's still going to get damage on our tower, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't get 2 swings. Okay, that's fine. Gets 1, we're still chilling. We'll go for skeletons here. I think I need to go in for a Knight, unfortunately. I don't think our towers do enough damage. Okay. What do I want to do here? I could poison that. But I don't think our Knight's going to get a hit on the Wizard, so this might be a futile play. I'm going to have to log this for sure. Princess might not die. No? Alright, we're fine. He's not dropping anything in front of it. Could just Electro then. That's acceptable. I was really scared of him dropping E-Barbs or something, guys, because imagine me going into that. Dropping Electro right in front of that. Just straight up losing the game. That would be so sad. Because I did just poison, so I was down a bit of Elixir, I think. I'm going to go in for a Miner. See what he's going to do. He's just going to hog. We can go for an Inferno Tower. He's definitely going to zap it, so I probably needed a Knight here. Should have done that a little bit earlier. It's okay. I'm going to have to Ice Spirit now. Going to poison and go for Skeleton, so then the Bandit goes towards that and doesn't dash on our Knight. Now we can log and kill the Princess and also evaporate that very annoying Wizard. Wizard wasn't going to die otherwise, man. Since the Skarmy's out of cycle, we can do this. Go for Electro, Ice Spirit, Knight. I think that's going to kill, right? Ice Spirit, Knight, Electro. That's only 8 Elixir, guys. 8 Elixir for the level 13 Hog. I wonder if he was going to Fireball Zap after the fact, man. That would be such a meme. We can definitely walk with a victory here. Alright. I can snipe it with an Electro. I'm going to cycle a Knight here, snipe it with an Electro, have it walk in the left-hand side after. He's going to go for a Skarmy, and that's not going to be able to kill our Electro Wizard, so he's going to have to go in for probably a Wizard. He's going to log. That's not going to be enough, man. It's definitely not enough. You're going to drop Wizard now. You have it back in cycle. There it is. I was just hovering, waiting for it to drop it as quickly as possible, so then we're get a better advantage here. He's going to drop our Knight. Oh, man. Weren't able to keep the Wizard inside the poison. I was hoping that we would be able to with that Knight placement. Poison just left us there, man. Didn't want us to come back. Go for Skellies. Doesn't have Zap back in cycle, so we're fine. I can preemptively go in for a poison earlier. And then we obviously need to go in for Inferno Tower here. It was obvious that he was going to go in for Skarmy, so we just preemptively went in for the play. Can we go in for Skeletons and then also Knight? I think we win this game if I just go for a Poison and walk away with a fat W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, and Asserting dominance. Gotta give him the 20-win emote, guys. Whenever you beat someone with all level 13 cards, you gotta flex the 20-win emotes because you know that they don't have it. You gotta do it to them.